Alright, we got 4x squared, negative 4x squared minus 6x plus 3. We're going to plug these in. And so we want to make sure we know which ones are which. So we've got A, B, and C. And A is all of this. B is all of this. And C is all of this. And that's how we're plugging them in. When I rewrite this equation, I write it as negative B with the parentheses plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4 parentheses A parentheses C all over 2 parentheses A. Okay? And so now I'm going to plug those in. I'm going to plug in the B's, which is negative 6. Okay? And then I'm going to plug in the A's, which is negative 4. Then I'm going to plug in the C, which is 3. And then I'm going to do the math. Negative negative is a positive. Plus and minus the square root of 36. Minus minus makes a plus. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 12 is 48. Okay? All over 8. Okay? Because I'm trying to squeeze in this stuff, I want to keep it centralized, but I also want to know what the heck I'm doing when I get to the test. I'm going to put these together and say, well, this is 6 plus or minus the square root of, and 48 and 36 is what? 70 plus 13? No, 14? 70 plus 14, 84. Okay? So we got 84 here over 8. And so what I'm going to do now is take that 84 to this side. I know usually I come over here, but this is a nice big hole I can work with. So I'm going to take that 84 and I'm breaking it down. Okay? With my primes. Remember, your primes are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, dot, dot, dot. And keep that in a little box right there next to it. So you know, okay, I'm using 2s, I'm using 3s, I'm using 5s, 7s, 11s, and etc. So I start with 2, and that's going to be 42, and then I go with 2, and that's going to be 21. And then I can't do 2s anymore, so I go with 3, and that's 7. And 3s don't go, so then I go with 7. And so now I have this set up, and I can pick my pairs. So my 2 is going to come out, and then what's left is the 3 times the 7. Okay? So what I'm left with, I'm going to come up here and say, well, that's just going to be 2 square roots of 21. Okay? So now we're going to bring it down. And I've got 6 plus or minus 2 square roots of 21 all over 8. Now I'm almost done, except for one fact. I need to take out anything that goes into all of them. So what goes into 6, 2, and 8? A 2, right? So we've got 3 plus or minus the square root of 21 all over 8. And now I have my box, and that's what my x is equal to. And there we are. We're good to go. And this is that problem. Okay? Now we move on to the next problem. I'll push pause there, get a nice good close-up.